Chapter 12. The Fallen. Deep beneath the grand hall, in the Chamber of Echoes, the air was thick with tension and the faint, acrid scent of dying starlight, like candles guttering out after a long vigil. The corridors here felt more intimate, almost claustrophobic compared to the soaring crystal spires above. The walls were formed of living, mirrored crystal that refused to show simple reflections. Instead, they whispered possible futures in shifting, overlapping visions, triumphs and tragedies playing out in silent, ghostly tableau. Illyria walked alone, her golden hair now tightly braided with threads of morning silver that caught the dim, flickering light and turned it cold and distant. Her gown, woven from threads of dawn and hope, seemed heavier today, its usual luminescence muted as though sorrow itself weighed upon the fabric. Each step she took sent soft ripples across the crystal surfaces, birthing fleeting murmurs, voices of prophecy speaking in ancient, overlapping tongues. She stopped before a tall panel where the surface swirled like liquid mercury. Within its depths appeared her twin sister Umbra, chained in the desolate greylands beside the imposing figure of Moros, the embodiment of death. Umbra's silver eyes, once bright with defiant fire, were now hollow with centuries of pain and isolation. Her wings hung ragged and streaked with ash, the light within them nearly extinguished. Illyria reached out, fingers trembling as they brushed the cool, vibrating crystal. Umbra, my other half, what have we become? The image shattered like fragile glass, fragments exploding outward in a silent burst before dissolving into harmless motes of light. You still mourn her, came a gentle voice from behind, warm yet laced with worry. Illyria turned slowly. Lyral, one of the highest-ranking clerics of her order, stood a respectful distance away. Her flowing white robes were embroidered with living flowers that bloomed and faded in quiet, sympathetic cycles. The woman's kind eyes held deep concern, the lines of her face etched by years of listening to the realm's collective pain. I never stopped, Illyria whispered, her voice thick with raw emotion. She was my shadow and my light, Lyral. We shared the same spark from the heart of creation. Azoth took her from me, banished her to the Greylands, and bound her to death as punishment for daring to question his judgment. How am I supposed to forgive that? How do I lie beside him at night, knowing the cruelty he's capable of when his will is crossed? Lyral stepped closer, her robes blooming with soft blue petals for a moment before wilting again. Your pain echoes through every prayer that reaches us. The paladins on Asker feel it during their midnight vigils. Many are losing faith, my goddess. Some have begun laying down their blades entirely, whispering that if the Queen of Light carries such doubt in her heart, then perhaps the light itself has grown cold and brittle.